Hello everyone. Back for finally back for another ramble. Okay, let's try and do a Tainted Lazarus run because he's actually good now in the update, or so I've heard. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to talk about, I guess. I did stop this series for a very long time. I actually don't have the date in mind, but it must be like months. I think the last time I recorded the ramble was when I was still at my internship, and I don't know, I just got lazy, or I didn't find the time to do it, because I did have to, even though I wasn't doing much at the these are anti-gravity tears by Windows. No, I guess I have to crack the sky, but not with the anti-gravity tears. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I wasn't doing much on the internship, but you know, I had to like stay there for the entire day anyway. Let's take these pills. Lock down. Infested. Cool. So yeah, I guess we're back. I mean, I don't like since that last ramble, I finished school and everything. You know, like I'm done with all this stuff. I finished school. I mean, I finished my internship, which actually ended like very close to when school would end. You know, there wasn't much of a ceremony because COVID-19 and shit. And I didn't even get like a physical diploma. The only thing I got was a Jesus Christ. Okay. The only thing I got was some paper that said, "Oh, you did it," without actually, you know, having the physical diploma. This is very good. I don't have the money for it though. And they didn't really tell us anything about how to like find jobs, I guess. So that was pretty hard. I registered to a government thing that's like supposed to help people find jobs when usually when they get like fired from it. Cool. But it also applies to anyone trying to find a job. So anyway, it's if you're French, you would know about it. It's called the Pôle Emploi. It's a government thing. Yes. And obviously there was a lot of shitty paperwork to do. But anyway, so far I still haven't found anything. I'm still looking to become a data analyst or data scientist, something like that, something in data, because I was looking for like a data admin or whatever it's called, where you like manage your own data system, but every offer I've seen like requires experience and stuff, so it's like impossible for me. Thing is, like I have a really bad CV for what I'm trying to do, because like most of the stuff I did was like electronics during my internships for the school. So like there's nothing on my CV that's like, you know, justifying why I would want to do this, except maybe like all the signal processing I've done, which I guess could be applied to specific databases. But yeah, as you can probably hear, I also got a new mic. This is a Samsung Q2U, which should hopefully be much better than the old one. Is this Keeper's box? Oh no, this is magnet tears. I think I do a lot on you. And I'll get magnet tears, I guess? It's not too bad. So yeah, I have a Samsung Q2U, and I also have two monitors now. You know, I actually only got them recently. It's what, yeah, I would say getting these new things really made me feel like I had good stuff now, and it kind of like motivated me to do this again. By the way, a friend recommended me this mic. It's really good, so thank you. If he's listening to this, I don't know. Is there a secret room here? Where bombs are also magnetic. And yeah, now I have dual monitors, so like on my main screen I'm playing Isaac, and on my left I have OBS. It's pretty crazy how OBS works, right? Like you can actually... I could play with OBS instead of playing on my main screen. Like there is almost no delay. It's pretty insane if you think about it. Like we really evolved quickly for like recording software, and OBS was one of I think like one of the main pioneers for this. It's sad that because I used to use Streamlabs, like, you know, Slobs, as people call it, because I thought it was like the better version of OBS. Like I thought it was the upgraded version of OBS, and like OBS was like obsolete. For some reason I also thought that you need like a billion plugins on OBS for it to function correctly, which is not true. Die. Let's go. Sure. You don't need speed actually. That's good. Oh. I don't remember what was in the store. I'm just gonna go now. But yeah. What was I talking about? Good question. Oh yeah, Slobs. Yeah, I mean, apparently it's a garbage company. They did an aggressive fork of OBS. Basically, like violating every fucking rule that's supposed to be... not rule, I guess, but more like guidelines supposed to be applied for open source projects and open source software. And like they stole a web page and stuff from another company or like recording thing. So yeah, kind of crazy. And I switched to OBS after I heard all this news. And I mean, honestly, it's good. Like I got OBS Live, like the plugin. Yeah, that was way too annoying of a room. Yeah, so I got the OBS Live plugin, so maybe I'll do live streams as well. I don't really know what to stream. I guess I could just stream what I'm doing. That would work. You know, like right now I'm... You shitbag. Right now I'm playing a lot of Elsword, which, you know, is a garbage MMO that is pay to win, but like nobody cares because the gameplay is good. It's like they're sitting in a gold mine in terms of gameplay, and but they turn it into like pay to win garbage, which is pretty sad. And yeah, I know some people are gonna say, oh, it's not pay to win, you can do this and this and this to stay free to play. Yeah, but I don't think that matters. Like, what matters is that you can pay to win. I mean, sure, you don't have to, but that doesn't mean the game is not pay to win. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm still looking for jobs. I got pretty rough on my like my mental health and all that. You know, getting so many negative responses from companies is really hard. And also, like, I have huge trouble talking about like my skills, my work skills, my professional skills, because I don't know any of them. Like, you know, I'm someone who's very, I would say, factual and logical. So like, and I don't really get emotions on that much. So, I don't know, it's very hard for me to discern what my soft skills, as they call them, would be. Oh, funny story actually. For the, you know, like for the Pôle emploi thing, I had an appointment to what was it? How to better. I'm trying to translate the French name to English. I can't do that apparently. How to improve your professional image, I guess. And like I went there. It was not in the middle, but it was in Strasbourg, with a lot of traffic, obviously, a lot of intersections that you have to puzzle your way through. And cool.
Don't you just hate it when you spill all of your blood? Holy
yeah, I do.
shit, I don't think the toilet could solve this problem.
Cricket penny, jumper cables. What's behind those? The ladder and mom's whatever. Mom's purse. I think I'll take the ladder. Right, anyway, so I went to this building. I don't remember, I do remember the address, but I probably shouldn't say addresses on YouTube videos. It was like a big building that had multiple entrances. Like the one I had to go to was like on the first side of the road. So anyway, I entered the thing. I was like at ground floor, so like we were in a small room. In front of us was like a glass wall, I guess, with a door that was locked, and you had to like ring somewhere to get in. Okay. And I actually met with another young woman that was there, and she was also waiting for the same appointment, and we both had no idea where we were going. Because we had no information, like they didn't give us any guidelines to follow to get to the appointment. So we just waited like for like 30 minutes in a small room, and we left because we didn't really know what was happening. And I recently discovered actually that apparently the appointment was not inside the building, but was like you don't have to go inside the building. What you have to do is exit. If you enter by mistake, you basically just leave, go to the left, and then there's a big sign that says Axis, AKSIS. And apparently those were the guys that were supposed to hold the appointment. But on the pamphlet thing that I received by email, it said that the appointment was supposed to be held by a company called Solaris, and Solaris was nowhere to be found inside of the building. There was no mention of the company name anywhere. So obviously I was confused, and we just went back home. Really hurtful for like the young woman as well, because apparently she told me that she paid like 20 euros or something just to get there because she used public transport. It's like really fucking sucks for her. I'm assuming she's gonna have to go through the same, you know, pain with the with the Pôle emploi to get this resolved. I mean, I say pain, but to be honest, like my advisor that I have, because you're assigned, everyone is assigned an advisor at the Pôle emploi. My advisor was really understanding with what happened, and she called the people supposed to hold this, and told them that you know what happened was garbage. So just gonna remind you, I don't think I need any of these. I'm probably gonna die, by the way. I'm not good at Tainted Lazarus. I haven't played him a lot, especially because he was garbage before the update. Now he's better. He's definitely better. I can understand why he's much better, but it's still the fact that for most of the item pedestals you get less value because you're trying to play two characters, and it's not like Jacob and Esau where you can shoot with both. I mean, if you get both right, but yeah, you're stuck like switching between two characters. You have to split the items. And obviously for item rooms and stuff, you can get double items. but for things like boss items, that's not possible. These guys are annoying me. But yeah, that was a fun interaction, especially because I get very stressed out just like driving in big city centers. Again, not city center, just big cities. Like, you know, driving itself, I don't think is stressful. Like, it really depends on the road you're taking. You know, like some places are very calm, like very just go straight, or like there's no one around, and like you can really enjoy driving. You can see the landscape and stuff. We should be honest, we have a lot of like good landscape in Alsace. Mainly fields, but there's also some mountains. All right. And then I had another appointment too, which to be honest actually went very bad, but like at least I found it, so that was a good start. And I don't think I'm very comfortable with talking about it because like, yeah, no, yeah. It's basically let's just say that appointment is the reason why in January I'm gonna be seeing like a psychiatrist. So yeah, I mean, being jobless for so long, like it's just it's taxing. It's taxing. You know, after school ended, I really thought we would get more, not really support, I guess, but just it would be a little bit followed through finding a job at least, and really was just like, oh, it's over, bye. I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just I didn't really expect it to fall down on me so fast. Like, you know, it's like just the week before I was doing a big presentation to like explain what I did during my internship and stuff and stuff. And suddenly it's like, oh, school is over. You know, you don't have to come back ever, and suddenly you have to find a job. I'm not really someone who plans ahead. I'm more someone who, I don't know, deal with things as they come, I guess. Or like leaves things until their ultimatum. Which is not good practice, obviously. But, yeah. I have no idea if I have like depression or whatever. It's... you know, when it comes to mental health, I think it's probably very unhealthy to try to diagnose yourself with things you may or may not have. Just because you're probably gonna, you know, if I diagnose myself, for example, with a schizophrenia, then I'm gonna like look up what schizophrenia is, and I'm gonna try to adhere to what the problems of schizophrenia are, instead of just, I don't know, instead of being natural, I guess. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's like a placebo effect. Because, for example, like, I know that I'm introverted, but because I adhere to that notion so much, sometimes it's almost like sometimes I just don't know if I'm trying to stick to that, to the definition of the word, or if I am just, in fact, introverted. But yeah, I mean, it has been a very good while that we haven't had rambles. What happened at the end of my internship? Well, the internship ended with me having a code that kind of works.
Surprise! There's shit everywhere.
I mean, it was kind of a code that that works. Doesn't work perfectly because the internship was like research, right? So like results weren't very expected. Like it was more, the objective was just advance as much as possible in on this question. And like, you know, afterwards, because my supervisor, my internship tutor, had already done some work on that subject. So really it was just a case of like advance as much as you can, and he'll take it from there. I mean, he told me he was gonna make I don't think no. He told me he was gonna make a paper about it, a scientific paper. So I don't know when that's coming out, or if I'm ever going to be credited. Probably not. Although that would be funny. Is there a battery here? There is a battery here. Okay, well I got lucky foot, so I don't think I want to pick side deck. I want to... Sure. Show me what this is. You can carry... no, I mean... show me what the hangman does again. Sorry to the keeper for this seconds, but shot the triple down, clear means their opponents. I see. I hope that doesn't break Teddy Lazarus. I'm assuming it doesn't, but... better safe than sorry. So I guess I should use this in a big room, right, to get money. But I can only use it on the dead version of Lazarus. By the way, just speak a little more about like their repentance update. I think it's really good. People, I don't know, whenever an item is nerfed, there's like there's big videos that come out like, oh my god, this item is nerfed to shit. It's horrible now. I don't really. It's like the D1, right? Everyone's crying with the D1 because they can't like abuse it to make infinite holy cards and like get free wins on the last. You know, like cope. Cope. Yeah, I do get that Tainted Lost is a very hard character. In fact, I did all of his completion, almost all of his completion marks legit, except green mode. Hold on, can I see dead Lazarus in the reflection? Yeah, that's actually very cool. Notice that? That's cool. Anyway. I have no idea how much health I have. I'm assuming not that much. I really have no damage on this version of Lazarus. I don't think the unicorn sub is gonna help me, because you can deal damage with it, obviously. But yeah, I don't know, I mean, that's what's been going on in my life ever since the... Oh, I'm not dead. Ever since the last ramble, I guess. A lot of people have been complaining, like, oh, it's just the same AI songs being repeated over and over on the in the general chat of Fred's Fortress. Well, you know, you could just ignore the message if it... I don't know why it bothers people that much. So I'm dead. I don't know why it bothers people that much. But yeah. I mean, I think that's about right. That's about all I want to talk about today. It was more about myself than just talking about topics, I guess. But it's still good. Yeah, I got a new mic and all that, and now I can make better videos, I guess. At least higher quality in terms of audio. Maybe I still don't know how to edit and stuff, but that's something else. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next ramble.